Today we're going to be taking a look at some Halloween related merchandise and collectibles that I haven't shown yet in the show. I'm going to start with the 2014 release of the limited edition Scream Factory, aka Shout Factory, box set of the entire Halloween franchise up to that point. All Blu-ray discs. The artwork on this is pretty cool on the side here. You got the back and this side. Very cool artwork. Now this set comes with everything up till Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. And one thing I want to point out is, let's get it out here. It also comes with this book. This book kind of takes you through the history. Very cool to read this. Very interesting. There's a part 5 shot. But yeah, it takes you throughout the history of the series. It's a very interesting read. Very cool book that comes with it. Halloween, the original, comes with both. It comes with 2 different remastered versions. One is an older remaster, and the other one is a newer remaster from a year before this set came out, I do believe. Tons of features on this that you can dig into. Pretty sure disc 2 is the older version. Audio commentaries with Jamie Lee Curtis and John Carpenter and all kinds of features on this one. It's the original. Then you have Halloween 2. Also with a ton of features. Now what's interesting on this one is you have Halloween 2 remastered here, but then you have Halloween 2 the television version. And we talked about the television version of Halloween 2. It's something else to get through. It's all jumbled together in some kind of crazy way, and I mean, you can definitely have fun with it when you watch the television version, because it's very strange the way it's edited. And then some of the scenes are different altogether than they are in the original cut. So, interesting to take a look at. Hard to watch with the way they edit it together, but some of the scenes in it are altogether different and rather interesting to look at. So, always fun to look at it. Again, tons of features on this one you can really dig into. Hours of stuff to dig into. Then of course we have Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Not a ton of features on this one, but they're there. Only one disc in this case. And then we have Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Again, not a ton of features on this, but very interesting what they do have. The audio commentaries are very interesting to listen to. Now I know some people will say, why not just get all these movies digitally and all that good stuff, or any movie for that matter. But I'm showing you right now why you would want something like this in physical form. Not only is it a cool collectible, but when you buy movies digitally, you don't get all the special features. Yeah, some of them come with special features, but things like the audio commentary, which are actually some of the best things about special features, listening to the actors and the directors talk about what they did and how they made the movie and what they were doing at the time, you don't get that on digital versions. So in Halloween 4, we actually have 2 discs. Now we have the Halloween 4 movie itself with its own features, but this bonus disc has a ton of features that are, spread across the franchise. It also contains the television version of the original Halloween and a ton of other stuff to dig into on this bonus disc. So this is definitely a cool disc to have. Once again, you'll never get that on digital. So here we go with Halloween 5. good bit of features on this one as well. There's the disc, just one disc in there. And then we have Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, which we talked about in the review, so not much to say here. We already talked about everything going on with this. This was the first time the producer's cut was ever released. And we have Halloween H2O, 20 years later. Surprisingly, this has quite a bit of features. There is a new audio commentary on this one, which is quite interesting to listen to. It does include Jamie Lee Curtis and Steve Miner. A little fun fact, Steve Miner actually directed a couple Friday the 13th movies. So he's done both Michael and Jason. Not too many can say that. Again, just the disc itself in there. No extra discs. And then Halloween Resurrection. Oh my god, I don't know, man. We'll get to this in the review series, but yeah. But it's got a bunch of special features to dig into, which is always fun. So there's your Halloween Resurrection. Just that disc in there. And then you have Rob Zombie's Halloween. Again, a lot of special features. There's a 4.5-hour documentary in this on when he was making this movie, which actually is pretty interesting to watch. I'm not gonna lie. The Rob Zombie Halloweens are not my favorite whatsoever. Now this one, the original Rob Zombie's Halloween, it's okay. And as time has gone on, I've come to appreciate it a little more because I do love the look of it. He really captures that Halloween look and feel, like fall time and all that, you know. It has like a very retro vibe about it. Some of it I can live without, but in general, I don't mind this one. I watch it for what it is. Of course, you have the discs. This disc 2, this whole disc is literally just that 4-hour documentary I'm talking about. It's actually really interesting to watch. And then finally, my most hated movie in the entire franchise, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Again, with a decent selection of features, but let me tell you something. Before we even get to the review of this in the series, I hate this movie. I hate it with a passion. It's just that disc in there. But I hate this movie with a passion. I know, some people like it, which, you know, hey man, more power to you. Well, we did something different. It's this and that and the third. And it's like, dude, when yeah, he did something different. He completely, it's nothing like Michael Myers. It's just, you know, it's not even a Michael Myers movie. It's Michael Myers in name, and that's about the extent of it. I don't like this movie at all. I don't like what he did with this movie. I tried to watch it several times since it came out. This came out in 2009. It is now 2021. And even though I've given it chance after chance after chance, I hate it even more every time I watch it, because I'm like, what in the hell was he thinking with this movie? Oh, we'll get to that in the review. I'm not going to go into it right now. I know people out there like it, so... I know people out there like it. A lot of people, most people hate it. But I know there's fans of that movie that really like it. And there ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I gotta tell you, me, hate it with a passion. But we'll get more in depth with that when we get to the review of it down the road here. So there it is. The Halloween 2014 limited edition box set. No, you cannot get these anymore. These were a limited edition. There were only so many of them made. And now if you want one, of course you're going to have to go on eBay and pay the piper. Because they're going for way more than what they were originally released at, naturally. Next up is something really fun that I like. Halloween, October 31st, 1978. The limited edition VHS set. Now, the reason this is actually pretty special, and this is also numbered. There was only 40,000 of these made. As you can see there, this one's 25,526. Now the reason this is special is because not only does it come with Halloween, but it also comes with the television version of Halloween. The big difference being that on this one there's actually like little clips and snippets that are not like on here on this box set. You get the television version of the original Halloween, and then, you know, all the scenes are in there and all that good stuff. However, when the actual broadcast was on NBC, there were little add-ons and stuff that are not in this television version that they give you. So the only way you could see these little add-ons is if you would have recorded it off of NBC back in the day, back in the 80s, or you get this limited edition VHS set, which I think is super cool because look at this. That's right, the tapes are orange. The tapes are orange. It has some goodies in here. First, there's the tapes. Tapes are orange. Isn't that sweet? I think that's freaking cool. Like I said, one is standard version, theatrical version, and the other one is the NBC television version. And there's this little booklet that comes with it, a little picture book, pictures of the movie throughout. Very cool. Halloween theatrical poster replica, only $1, but I didn't get it because obviously I have the card. And there's just a little merchandise thing they have here that's not it's horror related but not Halloween. So yeah, the limited edition Halloween VHS set. So there it is, Halloween. The limited edition VHS. Extremely cool. Next up we have Halloween, the changing shape of an iconic series. This is basically an encyclopedia almost of the entire franchise. Super deep read. Takes you through all the franchise, all the movies, takes you through all the movies up until Halloween 2018, where the only goes up to the promos, the still image promos they were doing for Halloween 2018. So it only gets up to that point. This book was published right before they started the actual filming of Halloween 2018. So it goes through the entire series. You can see it's a pretty thick book and extremely cool. Super interesting to read too. I know a lot of people don't like to sit down and read these days, but I think once you start reading this, you'd be like, huh, it draws you in, man. I'm not even kidding. Very interesting stuff in here. And speaking of Halloween 2018, here we have the vinyl of the Halloween 2018 motion picture soundtrack. There's the back with Bluray. Open it up, you got some Michael on the inside there. Very cool. And then the actual vinyl out here. Vinyl is in this sleeve, which also features Michael. And the vinyl itself. Boom. That's right, orange vinyl. Kind of goes right along with that limited edition VHS set, except for this is Halloween 2018, so Halloween 2018 soundtrack. Limited edition orange vinyl. I really love how this soundtrack came out, and the fact that it's John Carpenter has returned after all those years. John Carpenter finally returned to do the music for this movie again, because obviously David Gordon Green directs the Halloween 2018 and the upcoming Halloween Kills and so forth. John Carpenter returned, and Him and his son, and also his godson, I do believe, are the ones that actually do the music for Halloween 2018, and damn does it sound good. I love how it sounds. So there you go. Halloween 2018 vinyl soundtrack. And of course, staying with Halloween 2018, Halloween 2018, the novel. That's right, another big read. It is Halloween 2018 novel. And a little fun fact is that, believe it or not, the ending of this uses the original ending of the 2018 film, which was not used in the theatrical version. The theatrical version ending was way different than what their original intended ending was. However, this novel does use the original intended ending, which, in my opinion, I'm not going to say what it is here, but the original intended ending of Halloween 2018 sounded pretty lame. So no wonder they went back and changed it, because it really sounded lame. There you go. Halloween 2018 novel. And last but not least, the Halloween 25 Years of Terror DVD. Once again, you're not going to get, I mean, I think maybe you can get the base documentary digitally, but you will not get all these HorrorCon panel discussions and features and locations. Like, they go on location tours and all kinds of like interviews and all kinds of bonus stuff, because it's the main feature is a documentary on the series up to this point, because this is 2003, and then you have all these features, over 4 hours of features beyond just that documentary. So a huge list of features that you get in this set. And no, you can't get this set anymore. It's another one where you're going to have to find it on eBay or whatever. It's a little book. It's actually a comic book that comes with it. Very cool comic book that comes with it. Halloween 25 Years of Terror. So there's the feature presentation disc and the bonus materials. Whole hell of a lot of stuff to dig into on this one. Definitely worth picking up if you're a Halloween fan and love digging into discussions and interviews and special features and all that fun stuff about the series. Extremely cool. But that is it. That is all I got for you today, guys. I'll catch y'all down the road.